Alright, now I didn't want to make another Tyrone Magnus video, but a lot of people have been asking me to. There was something that really funny that happened underneath my video. But before we get into the video, I just want to thank everybody that supported that video. Got like 300 subscribers. I was actually very grateful. So I kind of want to put a stamp on this and just kind of conclude it. I'm not going to talk about him again. I don't want to be considered a grifter. Honestly, he has been losing his mind a little bit. And the first thing that had happened was apparently he made a whole ass burner account just to talk crap, I guess. And when he made this burner account, not only did he use... You know what? I'm going to spoil it. Let's go ahead and talk about this, because his burner account is really funny. He said, "You need to stop hating on Tyrone. It's obvious you're just a hater. You have negative energy, and this is mental illness. He's a great person with great morals and high IQ, and very honest, and lots of people look up to him. If you keep this up, he might copyright strike you, so chill out. You are being a hater, and you need to get help. Also, don't bother replying to Tyrone because he will block you eventually. Also, he doesn't care about you, so don't bother trying to get his attention. This video is a big old pile of trash." Oh, and James Gunn's Superman looks like trash. His suit looks like trash. The colors aren't even classic, and the dog scene is stupid. If you can't accept that, then you're just a Snyder hater. Henry Cavill was never given a shot to finish. Holy crap, what the hell was that? I've never seen somebody, so much in such a tiny span. It was actually insane. Now, when you go down to the replies, it's the funniest thing. This guy says, "Tyrone Magnus, is that you? LMAO. I'm not Tyrone Magnus. What are you talking about? Your handle is T. Crawley. Tyrone Crawley is Tyrone Magnus's real name. The T doesn't stand for Tyrone. It stands for something else. Dude, your handle is T. Crawley, but on your channel, it's spelled out fully Tyrone Crawley. Oh yeah, my nickname is Tyrone." Not my real name, but it's a coincidence. I'm not Tyrone Magnus. Your YouTube handle says 1977. That's the year Tyrone Magnus was born. Nah, it's just a coincidence. The 1977 doesn't stand for the year I was born. It stands for the year Star Wars: A New Hope came out in theaters. It's just a coincidence. He changed it too. He changed it from 1977 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. If this is him, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised. It's like a 50-50 shot that it is him. If it isn't him, it's honestly really, really funny. Whoever did that did a really good job of just emulating him and like joking around. The reason why I don't think it is actually him is because when you keep scrolling down and you keep looking at the comments, he actually keeps replying. So he's like, "I'm not Tyrone Magnus. Everyone says that, not Tyrone, blah, blah, blah." And he like comments at least like another 40 times, but that doesn't seem like something Tyrone would do, even on a burner account. So it's maybe not him, but if it was him, it would make things a lot funnier, and I'm going to believe that that was actually Tyrone Magnus with his burner account glazing himself. Holy cow, I've never seen someone glaze himself so much. Another thing, apparently, is that he called Superman, and again, I want to round back to this, is that I don't care what he thinks about Superman, right? Like, he's still copyright striking people on Twitter that, you know, are calling him silly, or calling out his opinion or his take, or, you know, reposting what he says. And none of them are really making money off of him. And they're all, honestly, not even being that mean. Like I said, one guy called him silly, and he copyright striked this guy. I mean, like, you know, you're a grown man doing that. It's kind of bizarre. But he said that Superman was worse than Thor: Love and Thunder. Come on, dude. I mean, let's just call a grifter when we see one here. He's grifting for the MAGA crowd that obviously don't want to make this movie something good because it's woke, because Superman's a illegal alien. But he's playing for a crowd that doesn't even like him or his skin color. It's like, what are you doing, Tyrone? It's so bizarre. Still copywriting people, still making stupid comments about the movie. I told you he already made his mind up. I already told you. I was already right. Everything I said about him was pretty much right. And honestly, these last final thoughts, these last little things I want to say, is that, you know, Tyrone did have a good fan base. He had old fans that genuinely liked him. Like, people that looked up to him. I was reading comments, people that said that they met him when he was 15. If I keep going down here, I actually met him once. I was 15 at a convention with my family when I met him. He was super polite, funny. I even got a picture with him. Dude seemed like such a nice guy, but now I can't even find the words. He's fallen. This dude's devastated. And it's like, you know, I see maybe 600 comments that are just like that. Oh, I used to be a fan of him. Oh, I can't believe I watched this guy back in the day. Oh, he's so annoying now. And it's like, if I was Tyrone, I would take a step back. Look at what I'm doing. And it's not even him being, maybe this isn't him being himself. And maybe he did lose all these fans, but it's whatever to him. But still, I would take a step back and kind of look at what I'm becoming as a human being and as a symbol on YouTube. You know, it's very sad how much he has kind of fallen off, because he has 2 million views, or 2 million subscribers, can barely crack 100,000 views. And I think anybody with a million subscribers should be able to crack 100,000 views. He could barely crack that. You know what I mean? A lot of people say that his subs are actually sub-botted, which I could see that happening. I can see about 1 million of them being sub-botted. Either sub-botted or like very inactive, but YouTube usually deactivates, you know, the subscribers once they're not active. So I could see them being sub-bots because the views that he's getting, it's not consistent. The comments that he's getting is not consistent with somebody that has 2 million views. And even if he did have 2 million 2 million subscribers, and he is, you know, those people are still alive and they're real, he's barely getting anything out of that. You know what I mean? If he took the time back to step back and really put his effort into YouTube, he could probably be really, really good. But he's so stuck on this MAGA, anti-woke, you know, everything is bad type of look. And it's like, it makes him so annoying. It really makes him sad. And if anybody doesn't see the dickheadishness or like the egregiousness of what he's doing, it's like, dude, you're falling for what he's doing. It's sad. It's pathetic. You know what I mean? So anyway, I wanted to be at least a little bit more civil in this one. I don't want to get all insulty, all mean, like everybody was saying. You know, I could have easily said that his acting career was a fucking bust. You know, he's never going to be a good actor. And the biggest thing that he could have done is porn. Or if they ever make another freaking slave movie, you know, put him in the background getting whipped. He can make a good reaction then. He can make some good reaction faces. I think so, right? You know, if you wanted me to be mean, I could have said that. I could have, but I'm not gonna say that. You know, I could bring up how he denies his wife access to Disneyland because he thinks it's woke. Like, god damn, dude, just take your wife to Disneyland. That's ridiculous. A bunch of other things I could say, but I'm not going to. I don't need to. He's already kind of fucked himself, so it's honestly his doing. And once he finally realizes how bad he's fallen off, maybe he'll change. But I think it's kind of like all the other YouTubers that have fallen into the ground. He's probably going to be the same way. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next one. Peace out.